And now we fall upon Luoyang, the lost city of sorts. Back in its heyday, this was the heart of the Grand Canal. It was the special one, the one that stretched the Grand Canal in its middle all the way to western Henan Province. It was here that crucial grains from the southern portion of the Grand Canal came in through the Luohe River, were stored here, and then pumped across the inlands to the northern part of China. So quite literally, Luoyang fed much of China during its development stages in the Tang and Sui dynasties.
Famous for its beautiful peonies, magnificent Longmen Grottoes, and legendary White Horse Temple, Luoyang was the capital for 13 dynasties, including the dynamic and powerful Tang dynasty. During its peak, the Tang boasted the highest population and broadest borders among all nations of the world. Like many of the world's greatest cities, like London, which has the Thames, and Cairo, the Nile, a river runs right across Luoyang's city center. A recent on-screen revival of the city's golden days is Hong Kong director Tsui Hark's 2010 film, Detective D: The Mystery of Phantom Flames. The greatness of the flourishing Tang dynasty is lovingly brought back to life in the film. But even though an efficient waterway network, millions of navy vessels, imperial architecture, and blossoming markets all made Luoyang an international city, it was not to last. The once thriving canal system helped Luoyang reach its pinnacle, but changing demographics had put its prosperity in danger. As in the 13th century, Yuan dynasty rulers relocated the capital to northern China's Beijing and revised the canal route, leaving Luoyang out of the network. Today, no traces of the man-made canals can be found after 800 years of abandonment, and the granaries are the most significant heritage in Luoyang. They alone accounted for more than half of the state grain reserves. This vast complex of granaries has only been partly excavated. As you can see, the green grass has been planted in circles to indicate where the individual granaries were centuries ago. And during that time, we had 700 of them. This area was connected to the Luohe River on the south and played a vital role as warehouses in the canal system. Built in the Sui dynasty and destroyed by wars, Huiluotang Granary was 646 meters long and 355 meters wide. Excavation began in 2004, and now exhibition halls have been constructed in the better preserved areas. There, I meet some archaeologists working in the field. They are carefully excavating a pit, cleaning out the sludge to find what's hidden beneath. The Chinese people have learned the fact that the climate change is almost suspended below the ground, especially when it comes to a 7-meter deep cellar. The humidity and the temperature is low and constant here, and the grains could stay safe for about 7 to 8 years without going bad. This method for storing grains is still in use until today. Giant pits were dug first. Bamboo mats were laid on the floor and hung on walls to keep the grain clean and dry. Wooden boards were used to create horizontal layers, making it easy for workers to transport the grain. The archaeologists said as excavation work continues, more unknown treasures are surely waiting to be discovered.